Okay, I have to, I put all these together so that it's much easier to go ahead and glue them, and so I, you know, have them all in their orders, so I know how many I have also. I think I got 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I got 7 total. I meant to make about 6. That's okay. But anyway, I'm just fixing to glue all these together. This one's already glued together and cut where it's level. It's got a crack in it right there, though. I have to fill that. Alright everyone, I'm going to explain what I'm doing. Now I have to do things differently than normal because my sled, my segmenting sled, will not permit me to tilt it. I'll show you just a second. Okay, the sled is together. This is the stop block. I'm learning names. This is stop block. These are the sleds. Anyway, if I go down here to tilt my blade, I can't because there's no room. None. 0. So in order to tilt it, I have to use my miter saw. And since I have to do it like that, I can't cut my pieces with the design on there. Okay, I can tilt my miter saw. Okay, so I tilted it 20 degrees is what I did, and this is what I'm doing. I cut out the segments and I drew a circle about where the center would be, and now I'm cutting a hole in them. Okay, here's a hole in one of them. This is the first one I did. And I'm going to insert these in here. Okay, and I'll push it down in there. It's still drying some, and there's a little crack right there that formed. That's okay, I'll fill it in. I'll have to take the rubber band off, and I'll insert it in there. And it's not going to matter on the inside what it looks like, or if this is sticking out, or if it's level or not, because it's going to be the inside, and I reckon I'll make a vase or something. So what I'm going to do is several of these, and then I'll put these together, see? And then I'll do the next one like this. I'll cut a hole in it, and the only best way to do it is on the lathe, because my hand drill is not powerful enough to, it'll die. It's battery run, and it'll die, and it will not cut a straight hole anyway. It's better to put it on the lathe. And so I got to take these several steps in order to get these in here, because I want these to face out instead of flat. So anyway, I'm going to go, and I'm going to be conservative with it and cut in here a little bit, and put the piece there, and make sure I don't go too far out. right, there's several things that I'm doing, and I do not have a design necessarily in my brain except for individual pieces. This right here is interesting, and I thought, you know, to cut them off and, you know, to put the rings together. But I thought, you know what, I ought to, I got to level it off a little bit. This one's a tad shorter. And just leave them as like little short pillars. And then glue the next piece on it. And it'll be a little open gap. So it'll be a vase in it. And, well, we're going to go from there. But I put 3 different colors of wood on here. I got walnut. I got the poplar and oak. So it's alternating, except for one area. It was not going to be even number. So this side right here is not quite. Where is the side? It's this side. So I just left it the way it is. Okay, but I got to even it out. And all the pieces that the segmented rings that I've made, I'm going to have to put them on the lathe, and I'm going to have to level them off on each side so I can put them together. So I can sandwich them together and they'll stick. And there's no, you know, gaps, and it's not fitting properly. So anyway, here I go. I'm going to just level these off a little bit. You'll see when it all comes together. It's going to be pretty interesting. Very nice. Very nice. See if I can get that in there. Maybe the Dremel. Alright everyone, I got these prepared. They don't look really pretty right now. You know, I had to fix them up and stuff. And that's okay, because when I turn it, it's going to be beautiful. And anyway, I'm fixing to glue it together. How about that? Isn't that great? Here we go. Let's glue the feature ring together. And I learned a name, feature ring. Right, we got it going. We got it going. Are y'all still with me? I hope so. I'm sorry it's taking so long. At least when I edit the video, it won't be that long. It won't take that long. It'll be long for me, but it doesn't take long for you. Anyway, I got it mounted on here. I had to glue the bottom on this feature ring. I'm just going to open it up some. And then I'll add the other pieces. I got to level the end off over here also, because it's not level. Okay, there's a piece sticking up slightly right there. So it's got to be level so that when I sandwich the pieces together, they come together very well and there's no gaps. And there, right there, is a piece of my countertop. It came off. I knew it eventually would happen. I knew I should put something on my countertop, and I never have. And I knew that was probably going to happen. Now, these right here are not perfect. I might have to add some sawdust in areas at times. There's some, there was a gap in each and every one of them, even though I put rubber bands around them pretty tight. You know, I did it double, triple tightness, and some of them still formed a little gap area, but that's okay. We're gonna fix that up. And so I just want you to see where we are. Here's the inside. I don't know if you can see. Isn't that interesting? And there's a little nebbies sticking inside. So, all right, we're going to get right to it. And I hope y'all can stay with me. And I hope you enjoy the video while I get the wood turning here. Now, I left this piece of wood on here to put pressure on this whole thing by having a board on here. You know. And plus, it's open in the center right now. There's nothing to support the tailstock to do that. So I had to do that. All right. And I'm going to leave it on while I turn this. So anyway, there's other people, they know how to use a bowl gouge deep inside a bowl, or a deep inside a vase, excuse me. Bowls aren't that deep unless you make a huge deep bowl. So I don't, you know, that's new territory. That's a new foray I'm entering right there. But there you go. There's the ridge right down over there, that dark walnut right there, and it starts going back, and that ridge, boom, I hit it. So anyway, what I'm gonna do, that's enough. I'm satisfied with that. As I'm gonna start gluing on the next segmented ring and stuff. Then we're gonna go and build it up. It's gonna be big. It's gonna be a big one. All right. I know this looks weird, and I know it's weird, but the only way I can put this on straight would be to put something like the chuck on this piece, and just, it's not even fastened to this at all. It's just on there. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna make a line with the pencil so I can glue it on, and hopefully it'll be pretty centered. It may not be 100%, but it's gonna be close. Okay, so that's what I want to do. I want to center this best I can on this piece, because I don't want it wobbling around. Woo-hoo. No way. See, it'll come off right there. Okay, so okay, I got a line on there. Now I got a line drawn all the way around. Woo, around and around, upside down. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and glue this on, and it'll have to sit a while and dry, a long while. Now this right here, when I glued this bottom piece onto here, or this piece onto here, or whatever way I did it, I let it sit all night long last night. All right, I let it dry for a while. A couple areas, the cracks didn't, the segments didn't come together like they should have. And, well, the clamp messed up when I was tightening it. And it just stripped or something. I tightened it too hard, I reckon, and broke it. Anyway, I mounted it weird. Okay, I put it on this chuck on this end with this tailstock cone. Well, it's not a cone, it's a point, but the point, I took the point out a while back. So anyway, I just mounted it on there, and you know what, it's on there so good and firm. I'm just gonna leave it on there like that, and we're gonna shape it some. I was going to add some other pieces to it, and I decided to leave them out. First of all, they don't really go with it that well. And second of all, it's going to be really tall. So I got these pieces over here. See, I got these pieces over here. I still got to put on for the neck. Coming out from the main part of the body of the vase, coming toward the neck, and then the lip, the top. So we got all those pieces to put on still. So I'm just going to shape it some. Not a whole lot, but I'm just mainly going to shape it maybe down here a little bit, and here sloping to here. And then I got to open this area up some, and then I'll add the next pieces to it. So it takes a little time to add pieces to this. Let's get to it. All right, we're back in business. Okay, I got it mounted back on a base on the bottom, and I got 2 pieces, and that's what I initially wanted anyway. And so really this was a blessing in disguise to happen, so I can go ahead and put this piece on there. So here we go. I got to try to open this up again. All right, let's continue. We got this glued on. It should be good and dry. I'm going to wait to do that because I'm going to shape this down just a little bit. And then we'll open this up. Okay. And here we go. I'm so excited. All right, let's shape the lip. Let's give it some lip. All right, everybody. Hey, welcome back. I finally got her finished, and she's gorgeous. Yes, this is my second vase I've ever done, and I love it. It's just this segmenting is beautiful stuff. The different colors of wood is just so amazing. To make patterns with it, you know, to take some piece of wood and create art with it. And it's just so appealing to the eye and so beautiful. Now this vase is a bit bigger than the first one I did. It stands about 13 inches tall, and the widest area across the base down here, right through here where the feature ring is about 6 inches wide. It's pretty tall, and I'll tell you what, it's light compared to if it were fat wood. It's light, because if that was fat wood, we'd have a problem, because I couldn't put the steady rest on it because it's too big around, and if I can't support it and it was fat wood, I wouldn't have been able to make this big. So this is so cool. This is so cool. And I love the lip. I love the lip. I wanted to make sure let me make sure I got you in the video properly. So I want to make sure I shaped it properly according to the picture I was looking at. And it did turn out the way I wanted it to turn out. Sloped out. It come out right here, kind of like a flower a flower petal would come out and opened up, you know, and coming out. So that's just gorgeous. And the bottom, let me make sure I can see. Y'all can see what I'm seeing. The bottom. Hey, look at there. So I plugged that hole. I cannot believe that I forgot all about that. Now, I need to smooth that bottom some. It really doesn't matter, but then it does, because it's part of the whole piece, and I want it to be completed properly. So I went ahead and finished it for the video, but I really need to smooth it on the bottom and then refinish it, and it'll be done. So it is done, but then I don't feel right about it. So anyway, I hope that y'all enjoyed this video. I'm going to get a close up here. So there's the feature rings, and these are just the common design that you cut with the sled when you're segmenting, just putting two different colors together, and I just wanted to bring it out where it's facing out so we can see it instead of it facing flat. So I was able to captivate that and do that and bring it front. So anyway, I love the different colors of wood. I think that's just absolutely stunning. So there's the opening. That is so cool. That is so cool. I love that. It's a unique, one-of-a-kind vase. That's what I love about wood turning. So anyway, we got it from the top to the bottom. So you can I can't see what's going on. So there's the bottom. I decided to slope it right there. And anyway, and this ring right here, through here, the yellowish looking area, that's fat wood. That's walnut and fat wood, back and forth, all the way around. So I got a little bit of fat wood in there, and it's beautiful. It's almost the same color as the poplar. It's just a little bit darker, and just a little bit different tint. See? And there's the poplar, and it's a little bit lighter tan yellow with the poplar. So anyway, we got it going. And this down here is just pine. That's just pine down there. That's pine with the lighter color for the feature ring area. So I used, let's see, walnut, oak, pine, fatwood. Am I missing something? Poplar. Walnut, oak, pine, poplar, fatwood. That's 5 different pieces, kinds of wood that I use to make this vase. Isn't that amazing? That is amazing. So anyway, and you know what? I can get some very colorful wood, some wood that has some very beautiful colors in it, like red, more like a red color. I don't remember all the names of the wood. I mean, some of you wood turners would know immediately, you know, Purple Heart or you know, something like that. Just very distinct colors, and put them together and make beautiful designs. I won't keep talking. I just want to say thank you so much for coming here. All you visitors, thank you. And thank you for all my regulars. Thank you for your faithfulness in coming here. And I missed you guys. I'm sorry. I mean, the segmenting takes a long time to do, and putting the wood together and making the rings and putting it together and turning it and making the videos and everything. So it takes a while to do all this stuff. So I have not been able to put out 2 videos a week, which is normally what I do. I can only put 1 video out, and it's usually by the end of the week, because it takes like 2 weeks to get everything done. So anyway, but I thoroughly enjoy it, and I love it, and I love you guys. I miss you guys, and I'm glad to be able to put this on out so I can finally see y'all again and say hello. How y'all doing? I want to hear from you. Okay, and I hope you had a wonderful week, and I hope y'all have a wonderful day, and keep smiling. And don't forget, never give up. Never give up. I didn't give up on that. I improvised. Okay. All right. And y'all keep it turning and burning. That's right. And until next time, I hope y'all keep smiling. And I am stoked. I am so stoked with this stuff. And I'm stoked because I cannot wait to read your comments. I'm so excited. I am so excited. Woohoo! All right. Bye-bye.